Yes, then you were having some question.
Yes, sir. For example, who will provide all these data for activities like about the budget, about the time, and about the manpower? How we calculate all these things from the third party or from the other engineers? For example, I'm a planning engineer and I don't know about the civil work, like how much the people will require for any required task and how much the budget is required and the time is required. They will be provided by the civil engineer or what kind of
Yeah, okay, a very
uh,
good question. Okay, now I will go into a slight detail here. So what happens, like normally the concept is like if you are a planning engineer, you have to do yourself everything. But this is wrong. First, we don't have technical capabilities as an planning engineer to go into that much detail. We can make a high level schedule, yes, but with the details like this curing period, like how much time the reinforcement will take or the form work will take in terms of duration, or how many people we have to assign for each activity. For example, they say that I will complete the reinforcement of slab in 7 days. Okay, my friend, how you will do it? How many people you will put there? Is steel is delivering on time? Who will tell us? So all these questions we need to ask different individuals, different departments, different entities. For example, in terms of durations, you have to sit with an expert, a construction manager, or a project manager. That's sir, or let's say Mr. Faisal. I am developing a schedule. He knows that you are developing a schedule and you are P6. You will say that, okay, I have some activities. I just want to understand with you the sequence of those activities and also how much duration we will take. So he will tell you that, okay, first I will do reinforcement for columns, then I will do form work. Of course, you will have some raw data before. You cannot just go to him like with a plain paper. You will fill raw data by yourself, and then he will optimize it for you. And then he will tell you, I will do the casting of columns, then I will do the form work of beam and slab. I will put reinforcement. So he will give you the sequence. After the sequence is done, then you will ask him, sir, how much time we will take here? What is the duration? Just sorry, guys. What is the duration? How much time I will take for each activity? That also he will give you because he is the expert. Then you will ask him if you want to finish a specific activity in 10 days, how many manpower you need? And he will tell you that if I have to finish in 10 days, I need 10 people. Then you can tell him, okay, we don't have 10 people, we have 5 people. Then he will say you, okay, I will take 20 days. And it will make sense. But you will tell him, okay, 10 is too much. We cannot wait for 10 days. We have to finish it in 5 days. And then he will tell you, okay, give me 20 people. So everything goes in a circle. Like if you are increasing the durations, manpower will be less. If you are decreasing the duration, manpower should be more. And then the same will go for cost. But cost, like it's related to manpower because you already have manpower, so it will not be too much into that. But in terms of sequence and in terms of durations and in terms of manpower, these three things, sequence, duration, manpower, I will just write it here so that you guys can remember. This we will get from an expert. You cannot, you can make some rough idea. Sequence, okay, I'm just writing it with mouse. Then we have relationship. We will read into relationships later in this course. This is very important, relationship and sequence. Then duration, and then you have that how much manpower we need. So as a planner, you can do like let's say 50% of the job, but to make it like 100% and that people should trust on your schedule, you need to sit with experts. Is it clear for you then?
yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, then we have this network diagram. So, okay, anybody can read that for me, that what this is saying. Okay, we'll ask Asif or Heather, one of you guys.
Yeah,
Can
Asif,
I?
this is the
yeah,
type of schedule.
yeah,
There is a project schedule. uh,
No,
representation method.
I am talking about this network diagram. That what is this?
Can I guess
Who,
it?
yeah, who is saying? Then? Yeah,
Yes,
then please,
sir. For
us
it is
if you can mute
it is
yourself.
a project. It is a project path, like different paths from day one and to day eight. So we can follow different paths. So it is like
Okay, one
critical
thing,
paths like
first it's
this.
not day one to day eight. This one is activity one, okay? This eight is activity eight. You can call it start, okay? And then this activity eight is the finish of your project. Okay, please, then go ahead.
Yes, if we want to start one activity at day one, so after 2 days, we can start activity two, and this is one path. And after 3 days, we can start activity four. So this is a different path we have to follow, and and how we reach at the finish point. There are different paths and different
Yeah,
schedules we can
very
follow.
good, very good. So this is our also first assignment. Okay, guys, first assignment. I'm not sure whether everybody knows like how this thing works, but we can go through it. For example, one path is going through here. Be with me. So this goes through activity one, then two. Okay, I will just make one line here. Okay, from two it goes to three, then it goes to eight. So this is our first path. I will call it 1, 1, 1. Okay, guys, this is our first path. Just let me change the pen. Okay, then this is our second path. 1 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 7, and 7 to 8. This is our second path. I will put it 2, 2, 2, and then 2. I will just let me change my marker again. And now here I have another path. It goes from 1 to 2, then 2 to 6, 6 to 7, and then 7 to 8. So this is like 3, 3, 3, 3. And then another path goes from, let's change again the, so it goes through again 1 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 7, and 7 to 8. So as you can see, we have 4 paths here. So our assignment is everybody will write these 4 paths. I can give you some idea, like it will be 1, 2, 3, and 8. This is first path. So you will write 4 paths. What is the second, and what is the third, and what is the fourth? And then you will tell me that which one is the critical. Anyone who can explain what is critical?
Yes, sir. The shortest path, the less days it will take to from start to close.
Okay, I will make it easier. Okay, you are right by definition. It's the shortest path, but normally we don't understand what is shortest path and what is longest path because it's very difficult to understand. For example, let's say I don't know which one is critical at the moment because this exercise you guys have to do. For example, one path is 1, 2, 3, 8. If I delay activity 3 and if it pushes the overall duration of this path, then it will be a critical. But if it is not pushing, it is not critical, this path. Maybe then the second one is critical. So if any activity is delayed in a critical path, it will impact the project finish. It will impact the activity 8. Am I explaining it well, or somebody got it? What I was
Yes.
trying to say?
So you mean to
Mumtaz?
say that if
No, okay,
something
then you are good in
is
that.
delaying,
Let me ask you, Mumtaz.
So, hello.
Yeah, Mumtaz, we can hear you.
Yes, yes, sir. Please again, sir, question.
Okay, my question is like, okay, we made all these paths, one, and then path
Yes,
two, path three, and path four. So my question
yes.
was, what is critical path or what is critical activity? You have any idea about that?
No, sir, sorry.
No
I have
issue.
no idea.
Asif, Asif, can you explain? Or Heather, or anyone can explain.
Uh, Sir, the critical path where the total flow is equal to zero.
Okay, where the
That will be
total.
the our critical path.
Okay. For
Yeah,
example, okay, again,
yeah.
you raise another subject we'll cover in the next assignment. For example, this is critical path 1, 2, 3, 8. This is the first one. One, so one, then two, then three, and then eight. Let's say
Eight.
this is a
Yes.
critical path. So if I delay this activity, what will happen?
It will. If we delay this activity number three, then the project date will be the extended.
So you mean that activity 8, instead of finishing here, it will finish somewhere here,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, good. So the critical, okay, we'll go into the details later. I will show you in the Primavera itself. But the point is, once you delay any critical activity, it will delay your project. On the other hand, if activity is not delaying your project, it means that this activity is not critical. You have the float here. You can delay it for a couple of days or even for a week or a month because this activity is not critical. But we will look into that later. But this is your first assignment. You will take that shape and you will let me know first what are the paths 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever, and how much maximum duration for each path so that we can know that which path is critical. Okay, so this is the first assignment for all. I will give you a couple of more assignments. And then we go into the simple list. So simple list, as I was telling you guys, like you can draw it on your notebook, all these activities. So these activities can be anything. A, B, C, D. As we were giving an example, like we will wake up, we will go to for breakfast, we will go to bus station, we will reach office. So this is a simple list. You don't need to look into bars. You don't need to look into a network diagram. This simple list is also a schedule. So mainly we're because we're looking into type of schedule. So this list is also a schedule. Then we have the milestone schedules. As I was explaining to you guys earlier, like milestone schedules, as you see here, there is like this kind of shape because this screenshot is from P6. So normally we define the milestones with these symbols. So once you look this symbol in any report or anywhere, straight away you know that okay, this is a milestone. So what is a milestone? As you can see here, commencement date, which is called start date, is a milestone. Handover of site from engineer is a site milestone. Then these are the completion of certain areas. So these are also milestones. So milestones are specific event. Either if something is starting, it is can be a start milestone, and otherwise if something is finishing, it can be a finish milestone. It can be a finish milestone. So these are start and finish milestones. Normally we put some shape like this for the milestones. And then we have these master schedules. So again, these screenshots are from my live project where I am working now. And I will go into details later, but just to let you guys know that we are monitoring 65,000 activities. So this is the largest or biggest or mega program which we are working now, because the last one I worked was only 20,000. So this is 65,000 and we have 10 planners just to manage this schedule because this is very, very big. So once we call it master schedule, this is more like a summary level schedule and we give it to management as a summary because management will not go into details. They don't want to see your Primavera. They don't want to see what you are going, how you are making relationships, how you are doing those assigning durations or manpower or cost or other resources. All they need to know, for example, that when my engineering will finish. So he will see here engineering, and then he will see, okay, there is a date of engineering. Then he will ask you, okay, when construction is finishing. Okay, this is construction finishing. Okay, when is the total handover? Okay, this is 23 March 27. So these kind of things which management look into it. They will not look into 65,000 activities. We have to provide to them only the summary. Okay, guys, these were like the main type of schedules. Now, okay, as I was explaining earlier, we can make these schedules, I mean, in any format. You can make them on the notebook, no issue. You can take a copy and you can make a schedule, and this is okay, acceptable until and unless you have a schedule. You can make it in Excel. I will provide you some templates and I will show you how to make a schedule in Excel. We can also make a schedule in Primavera P6, which we are going to study now. So this is our like criteria, this Primavera P6. Then you have MS Project. Then you have like Sim Excel. We already covered. You can also make a timeline in PowerPoint. But as we are going to cover this Primavera P6, let's go through P6 itself. Okay, these are different type of schedules. This is just summary I put it. You can read those slides once you guys have time, because there is different levels. Level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is the detailed one, like what I show you in the bars, like where you need to put every activity. And then it got little. So the executive summary is just a one line, like, okay, I will finish on 23 March 27. Then management summary is this one, which I showed you earlier. We can call it management summary. You can provide to management. And then there's publication schedule, execution planning, and we will go. We don't need to go through it, but you just need to know, for sake of your interview, that there is 5 levels in the schedule, and what is each level. They can ask you in an interview what is schedule, what is level 3, or what is level 4, or what is level 5, so that we can explain them. Now about Primavera. Okay, what is Primavera? This is a powerful project management tool by Oracle. As we discussed earlier, we can schedule from it, resource allocation, cost tracking. We use it in many industries. We use it in construction, oil and gas, infrastructure, IT projects, you name it. You can use these softwares anywhere. We can schedule ourselves in our daily life. For example, your daily routine is also a schedule. Your weekly tasks are also a schedule. You can make them, and then you have to monitor them. Either we are doing as per our schedule or not. Normally, when you plan here, we schedule the large projects. Like I was telling you guys, like I am currently doing, not personally me, but our team, like 65,000 activities. Then we assign and track resources, monitor and control performance and reports, and manage risk. Now, okay, there is like different type of P6. I am giving you this theory in this lecture because this is very important. I can go directly to P6 so that you guys can feel like more enthusiastic or energetic, because if we are doing some practical, you will feel better. But this theory is also very important. But we will cover it only in this lecture. We will not go into theory in the next lectures. In the next lectures, we will directly go into the P6 itself. So mainly there is 2 types of P6. One is PPM. This is standalone, as you all guys have. Like you downloaded it, I don't know, like a crack version or from where. And then there is EPPM. This EPPM is like a server, which I am working, because at a time we are 7, 8 guys working at the same time. Also, Heather is working on that, and I believe Asif maybe or maybe not is working on that, on the server, where all of us can work together. And once we finish it, close, the work is done. So this is the main difference. But in standalone, only one person can work. As in the next line, it's like a single user and multiple user. This was I was trying to explain. Okay, we can generate some reports, yes. Then speed, standalone is faster because this is not web-based, but the web which we are using, server, it depends on the internet speed. So it can be like very frustrated some of the time. And here I have put like what is PPM and what is EPPM. So again, this is also for your interview. Like mainly, you should know that at least what is ppm and what is eppm, because they will ask you one day. Somebody will, some stupid guy, I will say, will ask you. Okay. Then interface we have. Okay, now I want to go into the P6. Okay, we have project window, we have EPS, we have toolbar and navigation. We will go through that. Okay, now better. I will open the P6. I hope you guys are not getting bored, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, as soon as this, because it will take some time to get started, I will just skip through few more slides. So in this one, I will tell you that, okay, what is, what we call it? Yeah, what is enterprise structure, enterprise project structure? Mainly in enterprise is like a company or like a big thing. For example, as you guys are from Pakistan, let's say, what example I can give you? For example, it can be like Descon. This can be an enterprise. And within Descon, you will have some projects. Project 1, Project 2, Project 3. Or in further in Descon, you can have further enterprises also. EPS 1, it can be NESPAC, I don't know. It can be where Abbas or Sajid is working now. And it can be anything. Guys, why we became less now? How many guys? I think Sajid and Abbas is not here, right? And then we have
I'm here,
WBS. Okay, who is this guy? Sorry.
Sajid sir.
Sajid is here. Okay. So Heather, Sajid. Zain, you are here also? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Only Abbas is not here. Okay. Okay. So then we have the WBS. It's called work breakdown structure. This is very important. Okay. I will let you the importance of this once we develop a schedule. This is a very, very important tool. WBS. Actually, just to go back, this one is the main WBS. From key milestones, then mobilization, authority approval, engineering, procurement, construction, commissioning, handover. So all this, because at the end, management wants to see WBS. They don't want to see your activities or anything else. So this WBS, we will develop it and we will go through it. And this is a very important again. Then we will also go through that. Okay, as we were discussing earlier, this critical path and floats. Let's okay, let me check. Once P6 is open, I can explain this bit better there. But at least you should know what is critical path, because this is the first question in any interview they will ask from you, like what is critical path. And the next question, the following question will be, okay, what is float? Okay, there is two float. One is total float and one is free float. So these three questions you can expect in any interview. One related to critical path, then total float, and then free float. So this total float, it affects the full project. However, this free float affects only the next activity. It's related to activities. So we will go through it later in our, once we start the P6 part. And then we have early start, early finish, late start, late finish. Again, this is all this critical path. And then total float, free float, and CPM. So how critical path is calculated, impact of delays on total float, backward and forward pass. We'll also go through it. And then there is some summary and takeaways. Okay, I'm just moving ahead. Okay, guys, I'm thinking just to have a break. What do you guys think? Because it's already more than 1 hour, I think. So that after that we can start. Is it okay to have a break now?
So what is the
Yes,
next time
yes.
to start?
No, we'll start in 10 minutes. So now
Oh,
the
sure.
time is like here with me, 3:04. So we can start at 3:15. Is it okay?
Okay,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
I will just pause it.